it was just horrible. I couldn't really think straight at all. I just wanted to get out of there, get away. It was about 6 months ago. I was coming back from a party, it was my friend's birthday party, and I was a little bit drunk. I decided to go home by myself as I only lived down the road. As I was walking home, it was quite dark. The 3 boys jumped in front of me and stopped me from walking any further. One of them grabbed my top and lifted it up, and the other lifted my skirt up at the same time, and one of them was filming me. It was just horrible, and they ran off laughing.
The typical victim of sharking usually would be, if they can, an attractive female, but not always attractive, but usually female, who is on their own, someone who is fairly vulnerable. They do tend to pick out people that are fairly vulnerable, and someone that is usually distracted or carrying something, in other words, engaged in something else, and less likely to A, realise what's going on, and B, be able to do anything about it. They quite simply move in very quickly and remove or disturb clothing to expose genitalia, breasts, etc. This requires the female, generally speaking, to be wearing that kind of clothing. They don't generally target people with hard, fast clothing that can't be moved around.
Well, sharking is a relatively trivial activity in the sense that it's very easy to do something of that sort of stage a happening in public using very primitive media. Remember, you only need 3 people. You need somebody to hold the camera, you need somebody to do the pulling down of the trousers, and somebody to be the victim. It's a very easy thing to stage.
Unfortunately, the videoing of serious events such as killings and now these assaults in the form of sharking will fall into that sort of medium very easily. They may be sort of banned to some level, which might help in the families and friends of victims, but probably not be able to be banned across the globe, and there's no way you're going to ban something totally with the internet. So therefore out there will always be this boundary pushing, and needless to say, to go one better than having, or one worse than having someone assaulted on video for everyone to see, perhaps having someone assaulted in a worse way, in a more sort of unconventional way, and probably killed and so on. There is no particular limit apart from people themselves saying, I'm bored with this.